Hey, it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Tasty Tuesday. Today I'm going to be making my broccoli rice cheesy casserole. It's super quick and easy, so let's get started. I have made this recipe many times on my vlogs. I've showed y'all pretty much like step by step already, but I haven't done a dedicated Tasty Tuesday for it, and I figured I would go ahead and do that today. I came up with this recipe on my own one day. I needed a side dish to go with our dinner. I had the rice cauliflower and the broccoli in the freezer, and I just stuck them in the skillet, and here we are. This is basically what I ended up with. We both really enjoyed it, and I've been making it about once a week or so ever since then. Obviously, the two main ingredients are broccoli and rice cauliflower. I'm sure you could do it with fresh broccoli. You could rice your own cauliflower if you wanted to. I just always have these in my freezer, so that's what I use. At the end, I also add about 2 tablespoons of this specific cheese dip. Once again, it was just something that we had in our refrigerator the first time that I made it, and now it's just part of the recipe. It's the cheesy part of the casserole for us. I don't add any additional cheese to it, and then I just use salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So in a skillet, I have about 1.5 tablespoons of bacon grease. I don't know where my tripod is, so I just have y'all propped up here. I honestly don't know exactly my measurements here. I use some cauliflower. And I use some broccoli. These need to steam, so I'm gonna place the lid on them. So I'm going to place the lid on the skillet, and I'm going to come check on it in about 5 minutes. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. The broccoli is no way done, done steaming. But this hunk of cauliflower is ready to be chopped up. And I'm just going to stir everything around a little bit. And then I'm going to give it another, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. And basically, I'm waiting for the broccoli to get soft enough for me to start chopping it up. Okay, so what I'm doing now, it's hard to chop one-handed, so I'll probably put the camera down in a second. But I'm just using this like meat chopper thingy, and I'm just chopping up the broccoli because it's soft enough now. So this part can be totally up to like how you like it. Do you want your broccoli like in big hunks, or do you want it broken down more the size of the cauliflower? I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but there's a little bit of browning. We actually really like that, and that was something that was done accidentally the first time I made it, and it brings out a lot of flavor in the vegetables, basically kind of like almost like roasting them or sauteing them. This is also going to be the step where I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic, salt and pepper, and the little bit of the cheese sauce. And I never use enough salt, so I try to use maybe a little bit more than I think it needs. I'd rather just not over salt it, so I'd rather add salt to it later. A little bit of pepper. Okay, at this point I'm going to switch over to a spoon so I can really get all the cauliflower from the edges before it burns too much. We obviously don't want it burnt, we just want it a little bit browned. Y'all are propped up on the garlic, so let me just move y'all over for a second. A little bit of garlic powder. I mean, and really it's done. Just need to add the cheese sauce, and that's it. So that's it. That is my easy broccoli rice cauliflower cheesy casserole. To me, it honestly tastes like any like broccoli rice casserole I've ever had. You can top it with a little bit of cheese if you would like. There have been times whenever if I've had like a little bit of shredded cheese like left over that I couldn't use for anything else, or maybe a little bit of mozzarella cheese or something like that, I'll put it on top. But we like it like that. Jonathan actually asked me the last time I topped it with cheese, he was like, why'd you put cheese on top? I was like, I had a little bit of mozzarella, so I just put it on top. So I think he prefers it just like this. And yeah, it's just a nice little side dish. I think the longest process is just like waiting for the broccoli to steam and the cauliflower to like defrost basically. But I mean, you can go ahead and get that started in your skillet and brown up some meat or grill up some sausage or something like that. And that'll be ready for you in about 10 to 15 minutes. Don't forget to brown it just a little bit. It gives it just a little bit more flavor. And add a little bit of bacon grease. That's actually another really flavorful thing as well. So that's everything for this Tasty Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a couple more ideas coming. I want to do the Blondie side-by-side comparison with the goodies mixes. I have a new recipe that I want to try. Someone requested how we do our coffee in the morning with like the Chemex and everything. So I've got some ideas coming for y'all. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Why is she videotaping me?
Because you're special.
She does it to me all the time. Just ignore it. It goes away usually.